Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. We are making our way over to the Hanged Man, and I did double-check the Viescy, which I have not come out to check the times that I've been down here, mainly because I couldn't remember what it was, and I kept forgetting to actually look it up in the game log. But I think we can go do that on our way, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's be pretty careful about how we go about this. You approach the enemy and have time to decide your plan of action. Killing those undead fiends is a must, but better do it smart. It's a tactical fight. Let's do the tactics. We haven't used that in a while. And, well, really ever. With a scent of blood and sweat, you plan to lure some of the undead away from the party, then kill them off. Start the tactics. There's 4 tactic cards. We've got 8 people. We've got some really good people for tactics, so let's reshuffle, though. Yeah, that'll be fine. We don't do a whole lot of damage, but these aren't very powerful cards. Let's get Lassane out. Let's go to support ally. Probably should have confused it, but let's get you out, and then you out. That's a little bit annoying. Have any other first actions? I don't really. Let's confuse you and confuse you. Get you out and get closer. Alright, there we go. Not doing a whole lot of damage, unfortunately. Alright, but there's going to be one more card. I think that's a fine layout. You are 4. I'll go ahead and confuse you. Get you out. And let's go ahead and support ally. Shield ally. Support ally. And just get everyone else out. There we go. And it's dead. Alright, you lure some of the unliving away from their pack and pick them off one by one. A few could have run away, but you got enough to call it a victory and grab some loot. So we got some more monster bone, we got a lucky button, just armor 2, we got a short pike, 6 piercing damage, and we got some laminar armor, 13 armor, 1 shielding. It's pretty heavy though. Good, take their stuff and continue. +1/+1. We are, of course, pretty overloaded now. Not sure if equipping stuff is going to make much difference. I don't think it will, but it might. Yeah, you can go ahead and have that. Lucky button, you can have that. Can have some sturdiness. That seems fine. Let's see. That's actually about the same as what you've got. Ashley, what about you? Nope, yours is better. It's two-handed. What about this? No, I'm kind of liking what you got already. This would be better. That would be a lot better. That would be way better. Yeah, let's go with that. There you go. You can have that. You got 12 armor and 2 dexterity, which I do kind of like. I don't think you get some shielding, but I like sticking with the dexterity, I think. Eagle Claw. Yeah, that's just better. Kettle, what do you got? 4 and 1. This would be 7 and 1. Maybe going for some shielding would be better, though. Yeah, let's give you this. Dang, Kettle, look at your strength. You can carry 1,000 pounds there. It's pretty crazy. Kijikun has no armor. So it's... Nope, can't wear that. Reduce your damage a bit, but you do blunt. How about that? That would be 19 armor. What's the actual damage? 10 damage, blunt. Good against a group of little crummy animals. Let's go with that. That's fine. Orin, might want to go with piercing. What about this? Oh yeah, that's better. That's just better. Give you some poison. You can wear that armor. And Lassane, you could actually wear some pretty heavy armor. Not quite that heavy. Alright, shield-wise... Nope. Current thing is definitely better with that 3 attractiveness. Kijikun, you've got the exact same thing already. This is the same except 2 attractiveness, so go ahead and give you that. Yep, that'll do. We're still going to be overloaded, however. I suppose I could dismantle some things. Definitely not that. I'm going to wait until we get back to town and figure out what I want to do with some of those other things. Yeah, this is just 6 damage. Let's go ahead and break that down. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're still overloaded. Let's destroy some wood. There we go. Alright. Nothing else we can do. Got some more herbs. Alright. Let's head to the Viescy. Search this location.
Your tracks lead you to a campsite where an old woman sits by a fire, singing an old lullaby. She sees you and smiles.
Hello there, strangers. What brings you to my campsite?
We were following an unliving fiend who killed a child in our village. Their tracks led us here. Do you know anything about this?
How rude, barging into my camp and insinuating my involvement in such gruesome happenings.
I didn't insinuate
I don't feel
anything.
like helping you. Be off now.
You're the one being rude and suspicious. Die! Hold on a second. We weren't accusing you of anything, but why so defensive, eh? Why do you not wish to help us tracking a beast? That'd be a social. We're sorry if our question offended you. This was not our intent. We were merely upset from the loss of our child and wish to find the monstrosity that killed it. Please, help us out if you can. Let's try that one. So, 2 skull. We got, okay, so the hulking rats and the deformed bats won't do anything. The Baba Yaga will be the only thing that's, dangerous. Let's go. Alright. Not a whole lot of damage in this group. No, we need Lysane in our offensive deck if we can get... Well, we got Rose-chan, at least. Like, other than Rose-chan, everyone else in our offensive hand is not as good as the people in our tactical deck. Oh, well. Alright, Baba Yaga does get put out first. Can we confuse? Not really. So I'm going to go ahead and get you closer, so that you soak up the hits there. And then get Ashley out. Ideally, I want to be able to take out all these bats and everything before anyone else does. Before Rose-chan. So I want Rose-chan to hit that thing, but I don't think we're really going to have much choice on that matter. Go ahead and get closer. And they can't do anything with either of those. So we did luck out a little bit there. Alright, Lysane, take a hit. That's a good that's a good choice. Take out you two. There we go. Alright, but Lysane takes that one out. And then we talk the bats and the rats down.
Oh, fine. Perhaps I did overreact a tad. I do know much about your walking corpse problem. In fact, I was on my way to try and sort it out. But more important matters are calling me and my companions, so perhaps it is best if you deal with your troubles. So, to begin with, do you know what a Viescy is?
Yes, actually. Something about a person who does not die completely, or rather, it returns after death to claim its loved ones by calling them to their early graves?
Yes, close enough. A Viescy is a form of the cursed unliving. But unlike the usual types, the ones who get trapped in their bodies by dark magic or necromancy, the Viescy is destined to their doom from birth.
Oh, that seems
you
bad.
See, your corpse visitor was undoubtedly born with a full set of teeth, even as a babe, and this deformity was a sure sign of their future fate. Now your elders must have missed it, or they just felt sorry for the little one, and so they let it live. Now someone is paying the price.
Wow, that's kind of creepy. Oh no, that sounds bad. So how do we undo this?
This is no laughing matter, young one. If your elders did their job, you would not have a walking corpse leading the living to their graves now. So this Viescy was likely someone from your village, yes? But they died somewhere and turned into the fiend, and now the dark magic has taken hold of them and seeks to take more lives. The only way to stop it is to find its grave, take off its clothes, burn them, and then rebury the body among its loved ones at your home. Now, I told you all I know. Treat it as a mere folk tale or do as I say. It matters not to me. Like I said, I have other matters now. I know where the gravesite you seek is, by the way. Here, have a map.
Well, that's really convenient. Thank you very much. Alright then, we better be off now to look for that burial site. Thank you. 2 XP, 1 research point. And it is really close to our camp. Our village. So that helps. Let's just make our way up here. To the Hanged Man. And we will pay a visit to that on the next day. Now, I think doing some of these things at night is not the best plan, because I think that some of these things can be stronger or something like that. Not sure if that affects these or just the wandering monsters. Null isn't doing anything. Nope, Null did not get moved to anything else. At least not exactly. Let's get you up here. So we'll finish that in 1 turn. Then we'll work on the bird casserole, but we're running low on that. So roasted meals, let's see what else we've got. Go back to making things with meat. Make more sausages. Make some meat roast. We'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Wait until that runs out. I got some more herbs. Alright, let's check this out.
You find the ruins of what must have been a small settlement, but it looks abandoned for at least a decade. You see the hanged man floating aimlessly, wailing at the sky. The souls of those who died of hanging, especially self-inflicted, are known to become damned like this. But there could be a way to help.
Well, let's go ahead and look for clues of what happened to the hanged man.
You look around the abandoned settlement, and you find several skeletons of people with their heads severed, as well as many funeral pyres that look very makeshift and rushed. At the center of the village, you discover an oak tree, with the hanged man's skeletal body still swinging from a branch.
Well, let's go ahead and take the body down before checking it.
As you search the body, the ghost appears again, but this time without the noose around its neck. Instead, you see a well-built, middle-aged man in a wide-brimmed hat, with a large book and a crossbow at his side. The ghost seems much more coherent now as it speaks to you. So you have come. Good.
Are you the one that cursed our people? Or, yes, we have come. You haunted our village for many nights now, and we seek to release you from this fate. I'll go with that.
It was not me. Well, not strictly. I can only hold this form for a short time. Soon I will revert back to the anguished deformity that is the hanged man. Driven by instinct alone, I will seek out life and haunt it, desperately trying to seek aid. Many would have slain my spirit by now. My thanks to your patience.
Yes, well, we did think about killing you, but it seems rather redundant when it comes to ghosts. And then there is the curse you left. What good is killing a ghost anyway, eh? What happens to you guys if you're defeated? Now, we'll mention the curse.
Indeed, it is somewhat redundant for you. I have no true answer for what happens to us, except that we come back with less and less of ourselves left. Every time we are slain, we lose a part of our souls, until there is nothing but an angry shell left.
Damn, that's bad. So what happens if you get help? Alright, enough sharing. How do we help you to get the curse off our people? Whatever, Ghost. We want the curse taken off or you will lose many pieces of yourself. I'll go with the first option.
If you find a way to release my spirit, well, before the darkness, my soul would have traveled through the roots of the cosmic tree into the underworld, where it could rest in peace. Now, well, at least I won't be an angry spirit tormenting people, I think.
Okay, so how do we help you and how do we help our people with the curse?
I am afraid I do not know for sure how to lift your curse. I am fading again, and soon will become the hanged man again. So I will tell you this. Read my diary and find a way to rest my spirit, or find another way to banish me from this fate. If you do, I promise to try and lift the curse. It looked like he wanted to say more, but his ghostly body dissolved and changed back into the hanged man.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and look for the diary he spoke of.
Inside the man's coat pocket, you find a note, or rather what looks like a page drawn out of a diary.
Let's go ahead and read it carefully.
The curse of the Striga takes hold quickly. Within days I saw signs of these good people falling to the darkness. Only I knew what had to be done, and gods helped my soul for it. I had no other recourse but to kill those who were taken and those who stubbornly stood in my way. I had hoped to finish the job and return to you, my daughter, but alas, I can feel the curse upon my soul. I can hear the voice of my soon-to-be mistress calling me at night, and every night the voice becomes sweeter. Soon I will not have the will to resist, so I must act now, even knowing my soul will be damned among the wretched. If you shall ever find this place, I needed you to know my true fate.
Alright, let's see if we can check for any other information. Maybe if we can kill the Striga, maybe that'll do it.
As you examine the rope, you see it was weaved with silver, and on the ground you see a pentagram drawn with rock salt and poppy seeds, or at least that's what they could have been. All known repellent for the dark magic and the creatures of the night. The hanged man appears next to you and points to a map attached to the page. You see several settlements marked and one signed Home.
Alright, we have an option unavailable, interestingly. We'll go ahead and take the map.
You remembered a book and crossbow on the ghost, and so you search for it near the body. You discover both objects buried under a pile of stones. From your knowledge of the folklore, you remember that the hanged man's noose can be a strong amulet. You also know that the poppy seeds found in the man's bag may come in handy in many rituals. You gather up the goods.
Alright, so we got 5 poppy seeds. We got some string, and we got a crude bow. It's not exactly a crossbow. And we didn't get the amulet unless this is what the Bless of Will is. So Kettle and Orin got 5 more will for 20 turns, while Kettle and Orin also just got a flat +1 folklore. We'll go ahead and lay the body to rest, then leave. +3 XP and +1 research point. Placed... Where the hell are these? Oh, those are like all the way over there. I mean, I got food. A little bit light on stuff. I got this place to see that I don't know what that is. Offhand. It's also really dark. I think we should probably head back so we can dump off some of the stuff that we've picked up. We can do the Viescy first. Out of movement. Yep, let's go ahead and end it. Okay, these are done. Got some vegetables out of the well. Yay! On the other hand, maybe I should, I mean, there's, like, river around there. Water that I'd have to go around there. That said, I haven't been up in this area. I haven't been to those refugees yet, and hopefully that would lead us over there. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll, work on getting over this way. Oh, poop. I think one of our, we had a blessing on that, has just ended. Let's take a quick look at... Let's just get rid of all of the wood. We don't need that. That hasn't really helped. Is there anything else that I don't care about? Not really? So we'll just deal with it. We're pretty close to getting home. And we are eating up food, so that does help. I forgot to look to see what we got out of our well. Got some coal this time.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside may still be intact.
Well, we're already overloaded. Let's take the stuff.
You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
I'll stay and fight.
You stand your ground and face the approaching enemy. The air seems to get thicker, the ground feels shaky, and a sudden raising of the fog makes it hard to see who your assailant is. You feel a hint of dread in your heart.
Ooh. Well, it's 3 skulls. Let's go ahead and attack. It is wild boars. Let's see if we can reshuffle a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We got Eagle Claw, Kettle, Insane. Don't have Ashley, and we don't have Kichikun, but that's okay. Opponent's turn. Alright, let's get Kettle out first. Do some damage. And you know what? Go ahead and get closer. So we'll go ahead and kill that one outright. Lasane's got pretty good defense, so let's go ahead and get Lasane out. I'm gonna first action Eagle Claw, I think. So that's what Kichikun is gonna be for. Go ahead and support ally for extra 5 damage. I think that would be good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And just getting extra shielding in there. Okay, you're confused. So that'll be good. And then first action. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Take that one out, take that one out. And that one. Excellent.
It turns out these were simply some boars defending their turf, or searching for prey. Still, you search their remains, hoping to gather some extra resources.
I don't think I'm going to keep this round shield, even though it's 1 dexterity. It's only 3 and 3, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. But we got some wicker, we got some enchanted bone, and some fur leather. 3 XP, 1 research. And let's go ahead and get rid of the all this wood. Doesn't help our movement that much. People did level up in the Treasure Seekers. Lasane has +1 craft. We've got +1 will on Ashley and Kichikun, +2 will on Rose-chan, +1 damage on Eagle Claw, +1 shielding on Orin, +2 health on Ridderin, and +1 strength on Kettle. Over in Hamtopia, Lao has +1 stealth. Super Lu has +1 gathering, +1 health for Theron and Zlato, +2 sturdiness for Jasmine, +2 health for Zappa, +1 traps for Nal, and +1 perception for Borak. Pretty good stuff. And we got some vegetables out of our well. Alright, I think that what I'm going to do is I am going to fight these crazed bees. There's only 3 of them. They'll be very easy. Then we'll hit up the Viescy on the way back, or maybe I'll just stop in Hamtopia and dump off some stuff and then go do it. And then put everyone back. Don't know. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.